Welcome to Car HMI Europe 2019. I'm here with Derek Sellin, VP Marketing at Rightware. Nice to meet you and welcome to the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you for participating and taking the time to answer our questions. Rightware is a leader in user interface design software and supports automakers, designers, and engineers to define what the cockpit of future vehicles will look like. As the automotive industry is at a pivotal point in shaping future user experience, tell us, what are the best aspects of your job?
The best aspects of my job, what I really appreciate about working at Rightware is the people that we have in the company who are really true visionaries. On the technology side, when we come out with new products and new technologies, often what we're doing is we're presenting to our customers, the automakers and the tier ones, solutions to problems that they've just really begun to articulate. So when we actually show them a new demonstration of a new technology or the latest release of something, the feedback we get is like, you know, we understand, we've figured out that we've got that problem, and now we see a solution from you. So we're very much kind of ahead in terms of innovation. And then on the design side, we have a design services team, which is very forward-thinking, and they actually play a very important role in the company in terms of helping to inspire and motivate what's possible in design. So again, we're looking beyond the way things are currently designed and really showing how these latest technologies and tools that we deliver for UI development can really create creative and new kind of user experiences. So it's really, to my mind, it's the great thing about working at Rightware is these thought leaders, the fact that we really have this position of thought leadership and technology leadership, which comes from the people in the company.
Really nice. Which are the most innovative infotainment systems that you've seen that have been designed using the Kanzi UI software?
Yeah, so this is a difficult question. We have over 45 automotive brands that are using Kanzi in production programs or already on the road. Yet the automotive industry is very secretive, and so we can only mention a few of them by name. If you go back to the beginning of the company, our first customer was Audi, and when they launched their virtual cockpit, that was powered by Kanzi, and today it still is, and obviously that was very innovative at the time, and we were actually working on those kind of concepts all the way back in 2008, and that actually features in our presentation here. That's very innovative. We have a few other customers that I could mention. Visteon has delivered clusters, instrument clusters to Ford and through the Mustang last year, and then Lincoln Navigator, and also to Jaguar Land Rover. These are all creative in their own ways. The Ford is really fun. If you haven't seen the Ford Mustang digital instrument cluster, it's got great graphics when the tires are warming up as they're in track mode and heating up the tires for the drag strip. And so it's really fun to see what you can do when you start thinking beyond just traditional replicating analog gauges on a digital display. So those are examples of some pretty creative projects.
So lots of interesting partnerships.
Yeah.
Your company, Rightware, will present a solution study on adapting app ecosystems to the automotive UX. Can you explain your approach here and the importance of your work on Android in this context?
What we see is that Android Automotive is coming into the automotive space. Google is very focused on that. Mm-hmm. So what we're actually presenting and also demonstrating here is our approach to bringing in basically the benefits of the Android ecosystem and that stable operating system and everything that Android brings in terms of a platform and an ecosystem into the automotive space, while allowing differentiation on the graphics side. So when Android Automotive comes in as an embedded operating system in the IVI, we provide high quality, rich graphics right into that Android development environment. So we bring the Kanzi graphics to Android to allow the branding, but then on the other side, we want to bring the benefits of the ecosystem and all the services, all the Android-based applications that are relevant to the automotive space, and then share that content and that data from those applications across all the displays in a very seamless way. And so we have another product called Kanzi Connect that we do that with. So we have kind of a dual approach to really integrating Android Automotive as a native operating system on the IVI side into the overall holistic UX that's true to then the OEM brand identity.
What do you consider to be the most significant challenges that the automotive industry still faces in developing a unique, intuitive and user-friendly HMI for autonomous vehicles?
One of the main challenges, I think, right now is that there's so much rapid technology development. So when you look at inside the automotive industry, you've got things that are unique to automotive, the advanced sensor technology driving ADAS and ADAS improvements, and then the semi-autonomous and autonomous driving. You've got electrification, and all of these different either types of vehicles or modes of vehicles have needs to deliver information in new ways, and new kinds of information in new ways to the driver in an area that's not yet defined. The standards aren't there, and the protocols and the sort of established methods and interaction methods aren't there yet. So then you have technologies from outside the automotive industry coming in. You connectivity. So more and more cars are getting connected, and you've got radio coverage everywhere, 4G and soon 5G. So you've got ubiquitous connectivity. You've got the cost of hardware coming down, the hardware platforms, the displays. So bringing more and more opportunities for technology to enter the vehicle. And then you've got those app ecosystems. We just talked about Android as an example, coming into the car. And at the same time, the users are used to their smartphones and want what they want in the car. But what at the risk when all this technology converges, I think what we risk is that we kind of forget about the consumer, we forget about the user. I think now is the time for the designers really to take the lead in defining what this new user experience is going to be like, and using tools that allow them to do rapid prototyping, because there's going to be a lot of testing, a lot of iteration to try to figure out what that new model is. And if we don't do it from the automotive industry, then people from outside the automotive industry will define what that is for us.
Interesting. Lots of work to do then in the future. As a longtime partner of Car HMI, both in Europe and in the US, what would you say is the added value of our multi-touchpoint format, mixing interaction and case studies?
Well, if I generalize a little bit more, I think participating in Car HMI has been it's been a valuable event for us. The format you talked about is, the fact that it's a multi kind of format setup is nice. It allows for different types of interaction with the audience. But really, to me, the main benefit, I think, is the targeted audience that's focused on the targeted community that you bring here, that's focused on UX and HMI work. Larger conferences and exhibitions and stuff and such, you get a lot of people, but then there's so many topics of conversation that you really don't know if you'll meet the right kind of people. And so, coming to this event, we know that we'll meet with relevant people and have interesting conversations and really also help drive business forward.
Well, thank you so much, Derek, for all your valuable insights, and then I hope you gain all what you want from the Car HMI community.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks.